Cells without data is like a donut without the filling. Okay, you may like the donuts with the holes, but I love the cream-filled ones. When you put data into a cell, and grammatically it should be a datum, but who cares about grammar? Anyway, Excel will figure out what kind of data it is by what you've typed. If you type a number without any special characters, it will think it's a number and aligns it to the right of the cell. Align is just a big word for putting something on one side of the cell or other. Don't be blown away by this high-tech terminology. If you type letters, or intermingle numbers and letters, and that's a dating site ready to happen, it aligns it to the left. If you type something and it's wrong, you can press the undo arrow on the quick access bar, or if you're keyboardy, use Ctrl-Z. Ah, if life were only that simple that you could use Ctrl-Z all the time. Once you have data, you can change the font or color, or highlight the data, all courtesy of the Home ribbon. This doesn't change the data at all, just the formatting. It's like a magic trick. Now you see it, now you see different. You can also right-click the cell, and from this menu, which is known as a context-sensitive menu, you can do a lot more. For example, we can pick the Format Cells menu item. Let's say we want to see commas every 3 numbers and 2 decimals. We can pick this right here. If you look at the cell, it now shows one thing. And if you look at the formula bar, it shows the real value. This, unlike donuts, what you see is not what you get. Let's say you enter some bad data and have left the cell. Let's say the B at the end was wrong. To correct it, I could click on the cell again and type AAA. Or I could click on the formula bar and get right on the B and delete it. Alternatively, I could press the F2 key after I'm on the cell. Look at the bottom left status bar. When I press F2, it now says Edit. I can now maneuver in the cell with the left and right arrow keys. If I'm in the middle of a longish string and notice I made an error, normally I can't go back, though I could delete what I typed so far by backspacing. If I press the F2 key, I can arrow back to the incorrect letter and correct it. After correcting, I could arrow to the right to get to the end of the string, but in edit mode I can press the end key and it will take me to the end of the string. Similarly, in edit mode I can press the home key and it will take me to the beginning of the string. To get out of this mode, press F2 or press enter. Speaking of enter, by default after putting data into a cell and pressing enter, the cursor moves to the cell below, which is good when you're entering a list of numbers. However, if you would rather have it go to the right, you can either press the right arrow key or Options. To change which way the direction of the selection goes after pressing enter, choose File, choose Options, click on the Advanced menu item, and at the very top is the direction the cell will move after pressing enter. You can change it to any direction or leave it like it is. Personally, I like the right direction. Now when I type data and press enter, the next cell is to the right, not below. Krispy Kreme's app just told me that the donuts were hot. Be right back in the next video.